Once upon a time, in a peaceful farmyard, a hen lived among her sisters in a cozy coop. Life was simple. Warm days under the sun, pecking at grains, and nights spent nestled close together. But one fateful evening, danger struck. As the hen wandered near the fields, a snake slithered out of the grass and bit her leg. A sharp pain shot through her body, and the venom began to spread, burning like fire in her veins. Weak and trembling, she knew she had to get back to the coop, her home, her family, and her safe place. Limping and struggling, she reached the entrance, hoping to comfort and help. But instead of welcoming her, the other hens stepped back in fear. "We cannot let her in," one said. "What if the venom spreads?" another whispered. "It is better if she leaves," they all agreed. Their words stung worse than the snake's bite. Her heart ached more than her wounded leg. She looked at them with pleading eyes, but no one stopped forward. No one offered a wing to lean on. With tears in her eyes, she turned away and dragged herself into the cold, lonely night. The pain of their rejection crushed her spirit more than the venom in her blood. The other hens watched in silence as she disappeared into the distance. "Let her go," one muttered. "She will not survive." Days passed. Life in the coop continued as usual, and soon the hens forgot about their lost sister. But then, one day, a tiny hummingbird arrived with unexpected news. "Your sister is alive," the bird chirped. "She found shelter in a distant cave. Though she survived the venom, she lost her leg. She is struggling to find food. She needs your help." A heavy silence filled the coop. The hens exchanged uneasy glances. Then one by one spoke. "I cannot go. I have eggs to lay. I cannot go. I must find food for myself. I cannot go. I have chicks to care for." Excuses poured out, each one a wall between them, but the sister who once lived among them. The hummingbird sighed and flew away, carrying nothing but disappointment. More time passed. One day, the hummingbird returned, but this time its voice was sorrowful. "Your sister is gone," it whispered. "She died alone in her cave. There was no one to bury her, no one to mourn her loss." A deep, unbearable silence filled the coop. The hens felt a strange heaviness in their hearts. The ones who had laid eggs now stopped. Those who had searched for the food lost their appetite. Mothers who had cared for their chicks stood frozen, unable to think of anything else. A painful question echoed in their minds. Why didn't we go earlier? Overwhelmed with guilt, they rushed toward the cave, brimming with tears. Now they had a reason to see her, but it was too late. When they arrived, their sister was gone. The cave was empty, except for a single note, written in the dirt. In life, people often refuse to cross the road to help you, but they will always cross mountains and rivers to attend your funeral. And most of the tears at funeral are not of sorrow, but of regret and shame. The hands stood there, their hearts filled with grief. But no matter how much they cried, no matter how far they had to come, nothing could bring their sister back. Moral of the story: help others in their time of need before it's too late. Thank you for watching. We hope this story touched your heart and gave you something to think about. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Little Story Explorers for more fun, enchanting and more meaningful stories. Stay with us for more lessons and adventure. See you in the next story.